Today, Precarious plays
Samurai Legend Musashi. Okay, Odette, open your eyes.
For realsies?
Yes, for realsies.
Are you sure?
Yeah, or you're gonna miss it.
What? Miss what? Oh, motorcycles. Okay. So...
This is Samurai Legend Musashi.
But you're on a motorcycle. Samurais don't have motorcycles.
Well, this samurai does, because he's Musashi, the greatest steampunk samurai that's ever lived.
Does Musashi mean motorcycle?
Yes. No.
Okay.
No, I don't think it does.
So are you a motorcycle cop?
So, Musashi is a historical figure.
Yes.
And I feel like this would be like comparable to Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I've seen clips.
I've seen most of it.
You have? Is it fun?
I mean, it's what it sounds like. You know. So is this a racing game?
No. See, the tutorial for this game is really it's the weakest of sauce.
Oh.
So I skipped it because I didn't want to put a bad taste in your mouth for this game like straight away. So I decided to start with this, which at the very least is exciting.
Oh.
You know, right? I mean, sitting down.
You should have
it's like,
said
whoa.
zesty, and then we could have extended the metaphor a little longer.
Okay, let's try again. At least this game is zesty. No, I don't like it. That sounds dumb.
Well, any other flavor word. Well, whatever. Anyways, so...
What was the first flavor word?
You said weakest of sauce.
Oh,
And then afterwards you said you didn't want to put a bad taste in my mouth.
You know what?
And then...
I'm wrong. I'm way in the wrong. You're right.
Thank you.
So at least...
Ah! Oh, okay. Sorry. This is a sneaker upper right there. Woo.
He's a sneaky, ninja robot motorcycle man. That is what I'm fighting, by the way.
Okay, so
I believe they're all
they
robots.
represent ninjas.
Yes, they are ninja, and they are also, I believe, androids.
I don't think it's good for your katana to just like run it around the ground like that.
It's also not good for me when I miss with my charge swipe. Oh.
Yeah.
But it's super cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, no.
Okay, so let me give you some background on this game.
Okay.
Because I know I'm just sort of dropping you into the middle of this, this weird
explosions.
Thing.
Explosions.
So, this is Samurai Legend Musashi, sequel to the PlayStation 1 title Brave Fencer Musashi. Brave Fencer Musashi and Samurai Legend Musashi are both made by Squaresoft or Square Enix. They're responsible for Final Fantasy. So
okay.
you know.
I know. I know him.
Brave Fencer was a very charming game that had a very different perspective. It was, I believed, sort of a, I like how it sort of, it looks sort of like a bike chain, which I think is pretty cool.
It does look like a bike chain.
So, Brave Fencer was had like a fixed third-person perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh wait, do you remember in Metal Gear Solid 3 how you can click one of the sticks and you get like that fixed angle that shows the whole field, and then Snake just sort of moves around? It was kind of like that. It was close to that. Hold on. So Musashi has been summoned to this land by its princess to save the mystics that inhabit this world, and there's sort of like an escape pod system, I believe, that they have, or maybe they were captured and sealed away. That part's not super clear yet.
So did you just bust one of those guys out of their escape pod so they could go home?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly that. And we skipped the part that had the summoning. Musashi sort of like falls from the sky, shooting star style. And the princess faces a very posh gentleman, and that's all you need to know. Oh yeah, the enemy in this game Do you remember Shinra Corporation from Advent Children?
Yes.
So you fight a political... No, I'm sorry. You fight a corporate enemy in this one instead of like a national, like a sovereign evil nation, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you see him crack like an egg?
I did, yes. That is probably one of the biggest things that this game has going for it is that it's got a lot of attention to detail visually. But it just... There's a reason why I'm playing this one.
Okay.
So the reason to avoid a Lost Kingdoms scenario where, you know, a few 20 episodes in, you're still not exactly sure why we're taking the time to play it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be super clear. This game is not super great as far as like playing it is concerned. Initially, the controls are a little button mashy. Like for example, the timing on the 5-hit combo here.
Yeah.
If I try to do it with good timing, like if I just try and press the button once for each swing, I can't get past the second move. I just have to hammer on the square button to complete the combo. Additional attacks are few and far between. You can only have, I think, like one super special technique equipped at a time. But it is very visually impressive, and you don't necessarily have to play it to get that, you know? And another important thing is that all of the ideas in it that are really cool, like the duplication technique Musashi has. Again, you can just watch me do that, and then you can get a sense for it without having to. Like I don't wanna make it sound like it's awful, but you don't have to suffer through playing it.
Suffer.
Yeah. Well, looks like I did a great job.
You did a great job
Not throwing it under the bus.
I'm pretty sure the bus is gone. So you have 2 swords then?
Yes. So Musashi has. Ooh, yeah. Here, Musashi has his katana, which I believe is just named Katana in this one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
In Brave Fencer, his katana, I believe, was named Fusion. What you could do in that game is you could charge up a focus meter, which you can see. I think it still had a focus meter. You can see this game's focus meter up in the corner. Whenever I lock onto an enemy, see the blue meter.
Oh yeah.
Blocking and other actions cancels the meter. Excuse me, got a hiccup. Okay, it's gone. So you could focus on enemies, and then you could throw your katana and impale them mosquito stinger style, and you would temporarily gain some power based off of the enemy that you stuck, right?
Kind of like Kirby?
Yeah, sort of Kirby.
In Smash Bros?
Yeah, and just, you know, in his games. Like,
yeah.
That's just like a Kirby
Well,
thing.
but you know I haven't played a Kirby game yet, so.
You played Air Ride, haven't you?
No.
No?
I have not played... Okay, well, that's on the list. Anyways, it might be on the list.
Yeah, well, that's a racing game, and it's sort of... You could probably, you know...
Okay.
Do an episode of it, I think, and you get the point, you get the deal.
Yeah, well...
Haha!
Yes, it was awesome. Okay, so coolness aside, you, in the last game, you could... What the fuck? Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Yes, we will, mister. You got some splaining to do. What was that?
So in the last game...
So in the last game, you could launch your fusion katana at things and temporarily gain powers. And in this game, you can... What?
Whenever you lock onto an enemy, if there's a blue circle there, once the meter fills up, if they attack you, you can learn a technique from them. Well, occasionally there are some techniques that you can learn that they're not necessarily an attack. Like I remember late in the game, there's one that an enemy floats in the air and becomes temporarily invulnerable. And I think you can learn that. Except maybe it's a situation where, like, whenever Musashi uses it, it heals him instead. I don't recall exactly. This is a game that I like quite a bit, but it's not so...
But you feel bad about, like, saying, you have to play this, you have to play this game.
I would not...
So this is definitely a game you want to show me, but you don't really want me to play, because...
Yes.
There are other games for me to play.
Yeah, because you're going to see, as soon as we get to, like, the first couple of bosses, I think that the powers available to some of the enemies you fight, Musashi never really gets the techniques. He never has the techniques that would let you fight them in a way that feels very rewarding. Normally you just overpower them.
Aw,
Yeah.
so cute.
Normally you have to overpower them statistically, or you wind up doing this combo very, very frequently.